Welcome back, all of the man, Altier, bringing you tuned in last episode for episode 13. You will have seen that I Lambourgini Murcielago, so I've just bought one and given it a good test run and given it a little wrecking, as you can see. Given it a few hits that it needs for the races. Okay, so I'm just going into the diamond block drag race here. So as you can see, I've got a car that's well above standard here. Cost about 360,000, I think.
Nothing is ever exciting enough, dangerous enough, worthy enough for us. We are Diamond Block. Never heard of us? Well, you must not be a millionaire then.
Okay, so the Diamond Block drag races in the Lambourgini Murcielago.
You. What? Quiet.
Look at that for an absolute monster.
See me after the race. If you survive,
then I'll see you after.
Gonna try and do a big wheelie here. Actually got to manually change gears. It's all about perfect shifts, I forgot about that. Gotta hit the nitro through here. A little bit of oncoming traffic. It's taking me down, unfortunately. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, so on to next round. These things happen. So it's all about top speed while avoiding the oncoming traffic here, obviously. So looks like I've got to stick down the right side of the road up here. Just hitting Queen there instead of overtaking, unfortunately. Oh, I've come second in this one as well. Oh, wow, this is hectic. Let me tell you, the Lamborghini, it's a little hard to control for the drag races than I thought initially. However, it will get the job done. We will persevere here. We've got to win the next 3 in a row. Looks like Queen uses nitro off the start to help with the perfect shifts. I'm just going to go ahead and start doing that as well. Okay, so that's how it's done. Finally getting the upper hand on Queen through that section. Okay, so it takes a little bit of practice to get the correct line. So now that I've got the line rolling forward, we should be good to get a couple of big wins in here. Just doing some late night gaming here, so you'll have to excuse me. I'm getting a little bit tired. I've had a big day and I'm trying to get the last one of my streams done for the day here today. So I hope you all enjoy this. Put a little bit of nitro there to try and get me back into the perfect shift range. Okay, we really do need to win a couple more here. Edging past Queen there. We'll use some nitro with that good shift to make up for it not being perfect. Hit 358 kilometers an hour there. Okay, so winning the 4th race. So we're all tied up, Queen and I now. We've got 2 apiece. It's a very competitive drag race. Okay, so make sure you come equipped.
Last round, just do your
if you're gonna try this yourself. If not, have fun watching me do it in the Lamborghini here. Bit of a late shift, unfortunately. A little bit of trading of paint going on early in the race there. Bit of a late shift through there. Oh, no way can a truck just pop up out of nowhere to roll my whole race. You've gotta be joking me. Okay, so these things do happen.
Gotta go harder next time.
Did beat the top score and all that sort of thing, just unfortunately hit a few cars on the way, so that definitely didn't help. So just gonna hit the restart button on that one. As I said, this is my first try in the Lamborghini at the drag races, so it may take me a couple of races to get used to it. It does have a really quick 0 to 100 though, so I'm assuming it's going to be pretty good. I've also tuned up the top speed, so I think as long as I can not crash, we should be good here. I've also gotten a little bit better at the manual gear changes. Bit of a late shift there. That truck is so dodgy. That's more a factor of dodging the other cars in the Lamborghini. I realized it just goes top speed the whole way, so it's very much fun as long as you get your shifts in the right spots. Otherwise it can be a little bit patchy in that if you in a manual car, you know what it is to put the gear up and have a bit of a late rev or something like that, which can really slow down things. So as you see now, late shift has put me a little behind off the start, but a few perfect shifts right in the green zone there.
Hold on to it.
Well, oh wow, not that truck again. It actually hit both of us, so I don't see that I can actually lose that one. It's a little bit sad. This truck just really has a thing about turning right in front of me there. So just gonna have to persevere with getting through the oncoming truck. Okay, so this is the drag series. Hope you like the Lamborghini I bought for it. I've still got enough left to save up and buy another one for a different event as well. And in the meantime, I'll be saving up for the Ruggiero. So just really enjoying this particular Lamborghini at the moment. I went to a Lamborghini showroom once, and ever since they've always been high on my list of cars that are in my top caliber. So there you go, Lamborghini drag. I actually seen one of these Murcielagos with my own eyes, and I've got to admit they are very impressive. If you haven't seen one yourself, you should go and check one out. They look absolutely amazing in real life, as they do in this game. So just practicing up for the day that I finally get a Lamborghini here. So it's going to be a case of getting a lot of perfect shifts in. I've had a bad start, so that should pull me back into it fairly nicely. Uh-oh. Not that truck again. I'm in a bit of a low gear here. How do I change back? Oh, wrong gear, wrong gear. So, I forgot how to change down gears, I only know how to go up. Let me just have a look at my control pad here. It's circle to go down gears. Okay, so the drag races are in a league of their own, and they do take a bit of practice to get perfect. So you have to bear with me as I navigate the ups and downs. So just this round, and we've got this in the bag. Had a couple of perfect shifts there at the start to make up for one fairly average shift that I made there. As long as the truck doesn't... Oh wow!
For real?
Yeah, you've never seen anything like that truck. It's like it's cursed or something.
Gotta go harder next time.
It's not that you gotta go harder, it's just that truck loves to just pull out right in front of you. If you've got a nice little record going up the track there, I noticed. So, breaking all the records in the Lamborghini. The only problem is there's a truck that keeps breaking it every time it goes straight up the drag race here. So, I don't think it's a very good drag race circuit as such. I'm going to persevere with it. As I said, I am getting slowly better at this, I guess, other than that truck. So a little bit annoyed by the truck that Need for Speed has actually put into this particular title. I think that they could have made it turn a different way or something like that, just as easily. it's a little bit safer to actually follow Queen through here because see that truck there again? Turning right in front of me, so you've got to be really careful through that section. I think it's a good tactic to follow Queen up until that section and then overtake. So just with so much power in the Lamborghini, it really does leave Queen behind a little bit. So, you know, I don't think that even the computer expected them to have a car that could actually just smash that truck in the face. It's got a perfect start there. So just drafting behind Queen here until she gets to the truck. There it goes, I've seen it turn off. Now I'm going to nitro up the inside. Oh, wow. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay, so looks like the only way Queen's going to win this is by me riding off my Lamborghini continually. So, as I said, it's a little bit late here. You have to bear with me. I will pass this event in a second, I'm sure. Thinking about trying to take Queen out at the start, it might be a little bit easier. Just got to really look out for this truck that pops out up here, so trying to lay a little bit slower, just because I know it turns right there. See that? That yellow truck there. So just a case of gunning it to the finish line.
Oh yeah!
Managing to avoid that car that time, luckily. So all we need's one more. Queen needs two, so I'm quite certain that we can definitely get this one done. So let's check it out.
Come on, just need one more.
Bit of a slow start, but we're still positioned fairly nicely. We don't want to be going too fast in this early part like normal. For that truck, it's just turned off, so nitroing up here. Hopefully I don't hit that car. Navigating nicely. Finally we have taken down Queen. I'm quite certain 3 of 5 is event complete, so that is how it's done, says Tyler. And I totally agree, so beating the Firestarter auto log. I didn't bother doing a wheelie. Okay, so we put out a level 16 outlaw acceleration. It looks really good. It just limits our top speed ever so slightly. It does give it quite an increase in the other statistics there. It's a hard decision, this one. I think I'm going to go for the actual drag racing because I won't need to be braking anyway. Other than that, it's a lower level speed card that's holding that other one up. So, okay. Just going to go ahead and start up the next drag event.
Try to find a place with less people in the way.
They'll either get out of the way or they won't.
I totally agree, Tyler. There were so many people and trucks in the way.
You will not last long. My name is Mitko Vasilev. You're going to prove yourself before you race Diamond Block again.
So Diamond Block, definitely choose a nice tricky course that suits their cars nicely. Okay, I think they even pay off the local traffic. Turn in front of, like, you know, fast cars that are going to win. So, just look out for the Diamond Block crew. Okay, so, safety last. I'm assuming that there's probably going to be a lot of traffic on the road again. And I'm definitely going to accept this side bet. 250 kilometers an hour shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so just us on the road this time. Okay, so not in the manual gearbox, it's back into the auto gearbox. Just going to be a case of navigating around nicely. This thing has got some grunt, so it's going to be a case of more hand braking around most of the little corners, as this thing can get up to some seriously high top speeds by the looks of things. So it's got a lot of grunt. Excuse me, van there. Yeah, they better be getting out of the way as far as I'm concerned as well, Vito, because I mean, there's traffic all over the road, you wouldn't believe it. Gotta love the visuals on this particular title. I think they've done a great job. Just handbraking out of the way of those trucks. They can definitely leave a bit of an impact. Getting go. Whoa, jeez. Just nitroing through that like you've never seen before. Actually, that was ridiculous. Loving that. The Lamborghini is definitely a nice drag car as I get used to it here. It's a little harder than most of my other drift type cars to get around most of the corners, but listen to it. What an animal. The monster, I'm calling this particular vehicle. So, if you didn't see the Hulk last episode, make sure you tune into that as well. The actual Hulk car I did up was unbelievable. I called it. It was just in a class of its own, so make sure you check out the last video as well. Look at that, the speed as I just tear apart the Valley of Need for Speed. Unbelievable. There's a big rock there. The sheer power of the nitro is just incredible. The Need for Speed have really beefed up their cars with this particular title compared to the last one. I like how they've got the kind of like time trial drag races this time too, rather than them all being switching gears and trying to avoid the traffic in a straight line particularly. So just showing off my dragging skills out here on the ridges and valleys. Okay, so it's got a lot of power. Really enjoying this run in the Lambo. The monster, I'm calling it. You just hear the engine just bubbling away. I think my car actually wants to murder the world at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it. It's quite a long race. We've actually made it to the finish line. Fantastic. Number 2 of the drag race series done. We've actually beat the auto-log fire starter and smashed the target time there and speed. So the aim of the game is Need for Speed, and making money is on the side. So back up to 790k after buying the Lamborghini now. Looking for some good top quality speed cards. Okay, that does look good. Initially, I think I'll just go ahead and trade it in for parts. I want some new rims and things like that for my Lamborghini as well. So that's how you go about actually upgrading your rims, is by trading in unnecessary cards for those.
Look,
Okay,
man,
so
you may think you're so crazy, but you're a street
I'm just gonna quick travel over to near the next event over here.
league in Silver Rock, just like everyone else. There's nothing special about you.
Ah, the insults of the middle class. We may race in
Okay,
Silver
so they're just popping up right near the next drag race here.
Some of the street scum stuck in this
I
city.
would like to actually
Well,
do
this
something
street scum is gonna crush
for this
you.
particular
You're still
car,
gonna lose
but
to me here, and then your friends in the house are gonna
I'm
lose
not
the
actually
Outlaws
near one at the
rush.
moment, so I'm happy just to
Whatever
do the
gave
next
you the
race. I forgot to
notion
put
that
the
I even
underglow
care about that silly
and
race?
nitro color on this
Keep
particular
up,
one, so
Tyler
look, I'm gonna go ahead and add a red underglow on this particular car after this race, I'd say. It should be looking quite epic for the next couple races. Actually, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it now quickly. I really want to put those performance parts on the car. So there's actually one over here. believe there. Chin-up shot, that's what I'm looking for. So as you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit tired by my gameplay. It's pretty much a massive blur as you engage through these sections, so not needing any more cards. I've actually quickly gone to the wrong one. Let me just pop over to the garage, is the one I'm actually after. Over at the garage here, I'm going to put the red underglow on the car as well as a red nitro coming out of the back, so it should be looking quite epic. So just popping in here quickly. I'm quite happy with the rest of the car, and I think I'll go ahead and keep it in red as well. But just for the actual vanity items that I've been unlocking, I think this car's definitely in need of some. So I'm going to go ahead and put air suspension on it. Nitrous color will be red to go with the car. Don't actually have a red tire smoke, but I think purple will be looking pretty fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put the purple on it, for now at least. Underglow, let's hope I've got a red one. There it is, excellent. Red underglow. We'll give it a random horn. Not too concerned which one. Bicycle bell. It's all good. Okay, and it's got air suspension, so taking this one out to the circuit now. I think it's looking $1 million with the underglow. I think you'll agree with me on that. So I hope that it really helps to keep my eyes awake for this particular episode, number 14. Okay, so looks like it's actually copped a few upgrades. Like, the more I drive it around, the better it seems to get. Definitely sounds mint. So looking at the purple tire smoke, that was a good ad. Really like that. Whoa, that is sick. Okay, so I just wanted to give it a little test drive. Really impressed by my Lamborghini that I've purchased since last episode. Okay, look at that nitrous purple left all over the road there. That's going to be looking a little bit like the full bar that I'm about to unload on this next drag race up ahead here. Chain reaction, so just going to start off. Oh, I was pretty close to that 322 speed trap there. Probably could have gotten a little bit quicker. As you see, the Lamborghini is so fast, it's dangerous. Actually taking down a leader with that particular one as well. It's got a couple of stars, so pretty cool. If these cars would get out of the way, I'd be a happy man. Okay, so just wondering why my Lambo's laying on its roof there. It definitely had a bit of a collision. I would try that jump, but it's always off a little to the left, too far for my effort when I come through there. I'm just going to go down to the next drag race just here. Chain reaction, okay, so let's see, my car's still 10 levels ahead of their cars for the drags. Being the Lamborghini that is just in a class of its own out here at the moment. I don't think I've got a tune to do wheelies as such at the moment. Maybe I could tune it more for drag. I should have a little look one time. It's all tuned up properly for this drag race, but at the moment it's just so quality that it's hard not to argue with this particular one. So just coming up against this particular competitor here and overtaking them just like that. Okay, so a little bit of a windy course this time with a bit of traffic. Okay, I'm trying not to use the nitro too early. I really don't want to come off into those lights of those cars. So there's the finish line.
Yes!
Hit it with a little bit of nitro there at the end to take out Boss in his Chevrolet Camaro. Okay, so this one looks like it's a best of 3, not 5. And that's number 1 down. So pretty happy with how these things are going. I hope you're all enjoying
Gotta finish this.
watching this particular Lamborghini smoking up the track out here. As I am. It's very late night, but I just wanted to get the Lamborghini out since I've just unlocked it in Need for Speed. Been a huge fan of this game over the years, and it just seems to keep getting better for me as far as I'm concerned. A little nudge, you're in my line, says Tyler. I totally agree. Just shifting up and getting nitro to the finish.
Hell yeah!
Just unbelievable how much power this car has once you hit that nitro on it these days. It really does become a blur. It's beating the auto like fire starter. It is on fire, the monster. So let's see if it can get a decent speed card here. It looks like it's pulled out quite an epic looking jump acceleration speed. I'll go ahead and send that to the garage for any other drag model type cars that I'll be doing up, as it will be lowering my nitros value quite significantly. I've actually got a ×6 Outlaw upgrade on this car at the moment too, just increasing all of its stats, which is why it actually gets the full on thumbs up from me over in my camp, and I'm really happy about the way things are progressing.
Traffic, Tyler, so we're going across a 4-lane highway.
Looks like it's time to mop up another event here, straight up in a 4-lane highway. Okay, we are liking the sound of that. We've actually done a little burnout, a little wheelie there at the start of this one for the first time in the Lambo. Doing jumps now. Okay, so just trying to get these shifts correct so that I can smash up there to the finish line. So looks like the finish line's a little closer than I thought on this race. So Empress is unfortunately beating me in the BMW M5 on this particular circuit. Best of 5. I know the track now. I needed nitro early. There's not much traffic, so I was being a little bit too cautious in that one, I think. It's just time to go all out now in the drag. So now I'm starting to get used to it a bit more. I am just going to go all out this race and hope for the best. As you can see there, we've got a massive nitro capacity, which seems to like to regenerate.
Stay in control.
Or does it regenerate? I'm not sure if it does. I don't think it does in this particular event, but that's how it's done. We've taken out the second in a series of 5, 1 apiece. Okay. So also able to use those part tokens over at the tune-up shop, which is slowly becoming one of my favourite shops. Once my level goes up a little bit, the type of upgrades I should be looking at should be insane, so make sure you stick with the episodes. They are getting better and better. Really know how to upgrade these cars.
Gotta hold on to it.
Something fly on me or something while I'm trying to win this drag race here.
Yes!
Managed to get rid of it luckily. So that's win number 2 out of 5. Your man Altier putting the rounds in. Late night shift. Taking out the Diamond crew over here in Need for Speed. Okay. So
one more.
So a bit of an over rev in this is a perfect start, I've realised now, so that's good to know. Wonder how Empress's BMW M5 will keep up with this. I think I actually have a BMW M5, possibly even as an off-road car. It gets really dirty. And I think I've got a Porsche as well. I'm not sure. I think I bought a BMW M5 as my pursuit getaway car. So, auto log fire starter anyway. The Lamborghini smashed that competition apart. No difficulties like in the first one. As I said, it was quite ridiculous how much traffic they had on the road. Now that one's actually going to lower my N2O power. So I'm going to go ahead and send it to the garage, because I am looking to keep my Outlaw bonus going here. So I noticed that it's dropped somehow from 6 to 3. I think I might have accidentally equipped a part earlier. But anyway, that's all good. It's still absolutely owning up the field here, so just getting a shipment for completing that last one. Looks like I haven't opened them in a little while. I've got 3 here, so let's just see what we get. Love the look of those mint underglows. I had one on my last car in the last episode and it looked absolutely mint. So I totally agree with them on that call, calling it mint. The green looks really good. Okay, so we got part tokens, a heap of cash, and some cash roll going there. Okay, so let's pop over here and just mop up the last one of these diamond crew over here. Oh yeah, in his outlaw Lamborghini Murcielago. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. As you can see, that is some serious nitro, and it does come off. I mean, it does come back when you're actually out here in the actual free roam, I guess you could call it, or in a regular race. It just regenerates. So I'm glad I got the Lamborghini with the drag, because it's literally just got an infinite nitro boost. It's going to be a lot of fun to get around in. Not sure if I'll be taking it in many other events, but I'd say I probably will. So it's actually 10 levels under this recommended level. We're going to have a crack at it anyway, okay? Okay, I'm hoping to avoid collisions for 40 seconds and win the race for some extra cash. Okay, so 40 seconds. Looks like we're in the auto cars again. That means nitro time basically, as it does regenerate there. So just getting some huge airtime off that last bump. I think it might have slowed me down just ever so slightly. Try and nitro off the outside here. Oh wow, I've hit a car. Okay, just gonna restart this one rather than mess around here. Okay, so it's going to be hard to avoid collisions for 40 seconds and win the race, I've really got to admit. Okay, couldn't be bothered coming back from that last big wipeout I had with the wall. I'm sure I could if I put my head to it. I really can't be bothered coming back from that sort of downfall. So just looking at the nitro blazing out of the back of the Lambo there, that looks mental. Okay, so Ambassador's done a bit of a wheelie off the start. I've done a huge jump off the start. It is on, okay, so all systems go. Keep getting hit by collisions. Ah, come on. Oh wow, Diplomat. That was the one I was trying to avoid from last game. Come on. Okay, so just gonna have to try and catch up then. I've hit it twice in a row. We'll see if the power of the Lamborghini can shred these narrow turns and come home with the bacon around here either way. Just trying to avoid collisions as I navigate this track here for my extra clean driving record there. Very difficult. Oh wow. A handbrake around these little turns, it's hectic as, let me tell you. So just still customizing self to control the sheer power of the Lamborghini around here. Living life dangerously.
Stay focused.
Just gonna have to use every last drop of nitro after I get around this corner to try to catch up here. Only 2.5 kilometers left in this race. As you can see, it definitely helped me catch up. I can see position 1 and 2. Okay, so just try and get back every lost second that I lost in those massive things earlier. Excuse me, Ambassador, you're the one who screwed me up again. This Ambassador guy just gets in the way, I'm telling you. Like, it's not quite the end of the race. It's coming up, though. I don't think I'm going to make it in time to number 1. Absolutely whipping, but not quite. Not quite. Okay, so still did the auto log fire starter, but not quite on the actual placing, unfortunately, due to being taken out early by Ambassador over there, as you've seen. So absolutely cutthroat. So as we lead up to the very finale of this game, the competition is getting insane. Okay, so I'm not even going to bother gambling on this 40-second collision. There's just so many competitors that try and take me out, it's not even going to happen. So, unless I can get out in the lead early, I doubt I could avoid traffic for 40 seconds, so... So all competitors getting some air that time. Gonna try to sneak past Commodore there early this time. There we go. I just gun it up here with the nitro. Oh, gotta be so careful out here, guys and gals. Like, if you're in the Need for Speed cars, top speed, you hit a car head on, it's essentially gonna be a race ruiner. Unless you can drive like an absolute maniac to catch back up, okay? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just even cutting corners with the nitro on. You can see where they're leaving nitro smoke around corners for me. Number 1 and 2 up here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to tune this Lamborghini a little bit here. Let me just tune it if I can. Can't actually tune it in the middle of a race. That's all good, that's all good. I'm gonna restart that one. I want to win this from the start. So here we go. I'm gonna actually put this bet on this time and try and avoid him for 40 seconds and take the start from the start. Let's do this.
The end of this race gets
You man Master Ulti, yeah, just loving the Lamborghini. One of the most difficult races I've come across in the Lamborghini, just for sheer trying to stay on the course without running into a car at top speed, basically. So I tried to jump over Commodore there, it didn't quite work. I'm gonna have to sneak up around the edge there, which really slows me down, I noticed there too. So really not looking forward to going on the edges of the track around this particular circuit. Bit of a late corner there, but lucky I've got the speed from the nitro to help keep me in this here. I think it's about the only thing keeping me alive.
Back in, back in. Got down, dead last.
So it's an absolute battle, this track. A battle to the death. What sucks is I nearly had him the first time. I just kind of lost due to a couple of incidents.
Gotta move on.
As you can see, it's hard not to have incidents. Commodore's actually had an incident and popped up behind me there, so that's good news. Oh, big poles that just kind of blend in with the scene. That's not cool. So these guys choose some pretty crazy drag races. Need to be more conservative with the nitro, I notice.
Forget it. Keep going.
Oh wow. I've actually gone off the whole edge of the course this time from the power of it, so still, episode 4 out of this 5 series is the most difficult. I am not even joking about it. At the moment, I'm kind of thinking a less powerful car may be better to help me avoid all of the traffic so I don't crash as much. But at the same time, the competition is going so quickly, as you can see, that without the Lamborghini, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with them. Let's see. Like, it definitely has overly top speed once you get it up there, okay? So it's just going to be a matter, I guess, of keeping the Lambo up there at top speed and just destroying through these courses while hitting little traffic. So, really tricky race. Really narrow, 2-lane road. Full nitro through there to try to help me catch up to first position. I can see he's sneaking up on second there. Full on race we've got here. Third and second. I have to hit the big handbrake there. Nitroing out of that to try to catch back up. I'm hoping whoever's up there in first position might have an accident. It's getting to that point. Oh, come on, wow. Of all the times Ambassador could have hit me, he's just popped up at the one time to knock me into a rock back there. You wouldn't believe it.
Stay focused.
I'm finding it very hard to handle the Lamborghini in this particular race. It just has so much balls about its grunt that it pretty much is on a one-track course straight ahead. So I think I know what needs to happen with the Lamborghini. And it needs some serious tuning to actually make it not want to just go in a straight line. So I'm really struggling with the bends, as you see, most of the time with the handling. Been quite tricky, I might add, to actually get that handling down pat. I am getting slightly better, and the more I adjust to it, the better it can be. So just gonna zone in and concentrate on this next section of the race, so I don't have to exit and retune my vehicle, okay? So just catching back up to 1, 2, and 3 here. They're in a pretty close-knit little tight group. Up into... Oh, wow. They just must put these tricky corners in just to annoy me. Because I'm new to the course, I'm telling you. It's definitely going to go ahead and tune this Lamborghini up after this race to make it perform better on racing sort of events. Okay, so that was really tricky.
It's the first time this happened, I swear.
Yeah, we don't lose many, to be honest, Tyler, so you are pretty right there, mate. It is the first of many that we've... Well, actually, yeah, the first of probably many that we'll lose. So what I want to do is tune this car. So I'm going to go ahead and just increase a little balance here between the acceleration and top speed, and go down and set the steering sensitivity just a little bit higher so it actually responds. We'll also go for more power than duration as well, so that way it balances out and has a nice acceleration, I'm assuming. So just going to go ahead and roll those settings for this particular mission. I think I'll notice that my car will handle a lot better. So let me just turn around here. I just hope the handling isn't too much. I'm not too happy about where it's actually deployed me over here in the middle of nowhere. So I'm just going to go ahead and redeploy to my garage. Okay, so I think the other thing is I may actually need a few more speed cards for the Lamborghini. I forgot I'm still 10 levels under this race, which is probably why they're beating me here. So let me just come out of my garage here. Okay, we can't do much in the way of these speed upgrades from the garage, unfortunately. We would need to go over to the tune-up shop and spend some more of our part token trade-ins. But at the moment, I'm not really that interested in trading in all of the part tokens in the whole world. So what I'm planning on doing is just winning this race. I don't see that they can sit in front of me when I've got a Lamborghini fully tuned to just destroy them, okay? So going into this one, pretty much thinking the Lamborghini's going to come out on top, okay? So looks like it's actually over there, over that big mountain. My garage that I own is over at the airport there, so not sure if there's any hills over this way that I can cut through. I don't think there is. If memory serves me correctly, there's a bit of a ride up here that leads through the hills, bit of a path. Yeah, it's not set up to drift. It's a full race car. Okay, we can't cut up over those rocks over there. If I see any other pro racers on the road, I'll challenge them through. Just coming to grips with the Lamborghini, so giving it a little bit more handling. I'm hoping will be the boost that it needs, so let me just see. I think I've actually gone a little bit far. Due to that speed trap, I spotted that up the road a little bit and just gassed it at it. Just gassing it back at it now. So that's got a 2-star out of it. Excellent. Taking out a leader over there. Okay, and that's how we roll. Look at that. Epic, isn't it? So Razor's Edge. Oh, look out, Wall. Seriously. Need for Speed, do you have to make it so hard for like Lamborghinis to go over walls in this game, for instance? Like, can't we give it suspension so it goes over these little walls or something, you know? Like, seriously, just something to think about. Like, I am an avid gamer fan of Need for Speed, and I just find it a little annoying when you hit something and it ruins your whole race all the time, you know? So let's see how we go this time. Really try not to hit anything. It's a very tight, bendy race, okay? So huge jump back there. I probably nitroed a bit much into it, I'd say. Noticing a bit of a difference with my handling here. So I'm actually able to turn around these bends now after the tuning improvement I put on it. If I see them coming, that is. Having the nitro to make up for my error there. Commodore, Ambassador and Diplomat. Quite ruthless diamond racers. I've got to give them the respect where it's due. It definitely meet one of my... Oh, no way did I miss a checkpoint. Oh, wow, you wouldn't even believe that I've actually missed a checkpoint there, eh? So definitely feeling the effects of the late night gaming here. You have to just bear with me as I take this sick Lamborghini out on this joy rampage here.
Let's do this.
In this race, I'm gonna try and hold it together as best I can. As you can see, it definitely has more power than the other races. It is really a case of keeping it on the track. Oh, and that one always tricks me. It looks like it tricked someone else too. I think Commodore came off. Probably trying to follow my line around there, and I didn't know about the corner still. So, up. Wow, seriously guys. Just making it impossible, aren't they? So luckily I got a poker chip when Ambassador or Commodore or whatever his name was hit me off the track there. Don't know if I can come back from here. I'm just still practicing up with the Lamborghini, getting the handling down pat anyway. I'm quite certain if I can actually adjust to the tuning I put on,
Let's go. The heat's on.
that I should be able to catch up. So I'm gonna start again and just try and dominate from the start rather than this whole catch-up game, you know? It's starting to get a little bit old.
The end of this race gets a little tight.
No, it gets a little old, Mitko, your racetracks. They really do, man. You tell me it's a drag event.
Go time.
It's not a drag event. It's a race event. And you'll pay for lying to me, by the way, too. But getting that corner that time, it's going to be a bit of a boost in the right direction, I'd say. Oh, Commodore, what is it with these massive hits? Seriously. How dare you, actually? I'm gonna punish you, Commodore, for it. Take that. How do you like the wall, Commodore? Eat it. The Commodore and I are definitely trading paint. Not really liking each other at all out here at the moment. And now look what he's done to me. He's absolutely trashed my car. My whole race here, basically, again. It can happen just like that. Luckily, he got a little trash too, so there he is there. I'm really trying to Top Gun this Lambo and catch up to him. I'm sick of this Commodore guy and his stupid little track. Your man Altier, tell him the liking it is. Because it really is a tight little twisty, bendy little wannabe track that no one ever wants to race a drag car on. Okay, so whoever made this a drag track must have been out of their minds when they made it, to put it nicely. So I'm still in second position and not enjoying it at all. I am actually getting better at the handling of the Lamborghini, though. I'm really noticing some significant upgrades since the last race in the way of the actual handling performance.
It's now or never.
Okay, so there he is. Engaging the nitro. Got a big huge right here. Handling that one nicely and taking out. Can we take out first is the big question. Okay, so not long left in this. It's a very tight race. Okay, if I don't come off here, I think I've got this in the bag. Oh, what, there's so many cars up here. Wow. Just threading the needle there, and yes, I've taken out Commodore finally. Thank goodness for that. That was a hectic, twisty, bendy road, okay? So, not the type of thing I like to take the Lamborghini out on late night. Either way, we have persevered. It took me a few attempts and a retune. Episode 4 out of 5 done. Let's get our speed card and see what we've got. It's a super level 17 Nitros. That thing really does look epic. I will actually be sending that to the garage for sure for my other cars. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5. Number 5 coming up now. Okay, so this should be rather epic. Okay, so just got another base shipment. I really enjoy opening these. Let's see what we get out of this one. So, okay, cool.
No, no, no! Useless! All of them!
Okay, get that into you, Miko. Okay, I took out
Silence, rat!
your useless little crew.
And now!
Okay, now I'm coming for you. Okay, let's just go over to the tune-up shop. Change my mind, I'm actually going to go ahead and put that nitros pack on there. It does lower my actual nitros, but I noticed it actually adds quite a few improvements to all of the other sections, and I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it pretty hard. It's either that or I do a few rolls here. I think I'm going to do a few rolls instead, actually. So we do have a outlaw vehicle here. I'm going to need a new card, I think, for the last event. Let's hope it's a good one. Well, it's giving us a turbo nitrous, level 17. Okay, so that is overall exactly what we wanted. So instead of jump, we've got nitros now. So going to go ahead and equip that. New top speed of 365 kilometers an hour in the Lamborghini. Now it's just a case of driving over here to the last of these drag races and taking care of this Miko clown once and for all. And no, I am not going to be a good drifter in my Lambo, but I'm going to have a crack anyway. It's a little bit hard to drift when it's in the walls from the nitro impact. It's a little bit more like a rocket. But nah, it's my monster. It's my pretty little monster, okay? Puny little drift star pulled in there. Okay, so here he is, Miko Vasilov, the most dangerous drag. Okay, what do you know? He's pulled out a drag race, and what's the bet? He's only 25 levels above me, so not too bad. So level 355 drag car. Okay, so the only way I'm going to lose is due to the track and basically paying off the AI to hit me. So that's the one thing that I've got to watch out for going forward. Looks like his car definitely has a bit of a performance upgrade under the hood. See if it's enough to compete with the Lamborghini. Oh, it definitely can compete with me. Best of 5 though. I think I missed a couple of perfect shifts early on there that'll make the difference, okay? So we're gonna have to retry this again until we get this one. Best of 5, focus. Next round, let's go. So Miko is straight onto the nitro, I'm not even joking about that. Oh yes! We've beat Mitko on his own little drag, okay? So have that, Mitko. So first time up that track circuit there, it's fairly smooth. It's not as tricky as the other tracks. Okay, it's not windy at all. Kinda liking it. All we need to do is race fast and we've got this in the bag. As you see, Mitko definitely has some sort of massive acceleration kit in that thing. Give him a little hit for it. Oh, it's a tight race. We've just got him. By the nick of our nose, we have taken down Mitko 2-1 in a 5 series. So that gives us 2 races of advantage out here today, fellow viewers. So I've just earned a trophy for this one called Perfect Shift. I must have got every single shift correctly in that last race to take him down. That's hope for a good one this time too. Oh, that was only a good one. Perfect. 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 And nitro in, yes, Mitko! We have taken your stubborn voice out of the whole game. Thank you for coming. Have a good night, Mitko. Okay, so now I've got to reach the escape point. You're not even joking about this escape point thing, are you, Mitko? You're kidding me. So I win the drag, and then Mitko calls the cops on me. So he's not a very nice guy, by the sounds of things. You can really tell by the sound of his voice, too. He's really a nasty little piece of work, this Mitko guy, for organising the cops and everything to come after me after the drag, so... Not really liking him very much, this Mitko, Diamond Dog, I'm calling him. Know where I'm going. Bit of a right. Go, Nitro! We got 30 seconds. Oh, that's right, I know how to escape. Gotta take this cop car down. Try and plow him into anything I can here. Oh, he's plowed me into something. That's not cool. Need this checkpoint here.
Still alive, Tyler.
Still alive, still pissed.
Just. Yeah, Vitco's giving me the absolute craps. It's absolutely on over here. Taking out the second police car, thanks to Vitco. Okay, so now I don't have to deal with any pesky Vitco police. It's a matter of concentrating on getting this to the escape point in one piece, okay? So this is the final of the drag races. Looks like we've actually escaped, beaten Mitko at his own game, and gotten away. Your man Altier. Let's see what we've got from beating the drag series here. So first of all, a new Nitros Turbo Speed card. It's not an outlaw, so I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, it's a hard choice here. I could sell it now. I'll send it to the garage. It's pretty cool. Level 18 parts, can't go wrong. So 5 out of 5, and that is a big win for today. So it's actually unlocked another new car, a Lamborghini Aventador Coupe, and this thing looks awesome, a Pagani BC. And what is that? It's a Ford GT, so 3 fabulous cars. I'll be sure to have a look through those. Be sure to leave a comment if you think I should pick a particular one of those cars. I'll show you what I've got left for our episode for tomorrow. We're actually going to hit this particular time trial, so those will be Outback races, and there should be another one, another drift race somewhere, I think. Nope, I've already done everything in this final chapter other than the off-road, so all I need to do is go ahead and buy a decent off-road car. So I might even just go over and do that now quickly, because my current off-road car just simply will not compete with the highest levels in the whole game being up against it. Let me just have a look which one is the dealership for the off-road cars. So it's actually over here, if I remember correctly. No, that's a race dealer. There it is there. Off-road dealership. So that'll get me a decent car for the purple races. So let's travel over there and go ahead and get ourselves one decent car to take in the off-road events tomorrow. So I'm just going to customize it at the end of this video, just to give you guys an idea of where we're going with tomorrow's. So as I said, it's pretty late night here. I'm going to need a little rest and that sort of thing before I do another live stream, but let's just have a little look. doesn't look as though we've actually unlocked very many off-road cars. Looks like our max level would be a 230 Porsche Panamera Turbo. Now I do believe I actually do have that already as my off-road vehicle, so no point in stressing or dramatizing over it. We do already have the best vehicles. These ones here are low-grade derelict vehicles we need to find around the map, and these ones are unlocked with a bought car pack, so not even really liking the Mini and those cars there. So this is your man, Master Altier, leaving you to it for the night. I hope you rest well. Until next episode, peace out.